This video is about this type of mic. You know, you can put that in your USB place or whatever. If you can't get your mic to work, this might be the fix for you. It might work for Bluetooth mics as well, but mainly for this type. I'll tell you two things that worked for me and hopefully will work for you. Test. I've got this mic working, but I made a video about this a few years ago and it was very popular, so you're not alone. If you've got an Android phone especially, if your wireless mic won't work, you know, one of those cheap mics, I think this is a problem mainly with Chinese brands, and maybe there's two things you can try that work for me, and the first one is you need to switch on a setting, and I'll show you it now. For many, this will be the answer. You need to switch on OTG in your settings. That's on the go, OTG. So I'll go into settings here. The easiest way I find it on this phone is just to search for it. There it is. And I've got this one on, so my mic's actually working. I'll switch it off and my mic will start working. Okay, I switched OTG off and it's not working. I'll switch it back on again. Test. The little red lights come on. I mean, I think this is mainly a problem when you've got these cheap mics, you know, cheap wireless mics that don't use Bluetooth. So yeah, but I think that should be me again. For many, that'll solve the problem, but as you can see there, this one, it only stays on for 10 minutes. It automatically turns off after 10 minutes, so I have to keep turning it on. When it's not in use, what I mean is like when I disconnect it, it'll go off after 10 minutes. But if I keep the phone connected like this, it should stay on for however long it takes. I mean, this phone, the battery can last an hour or something. But for many, that'll be the fix. But if that's not the fix, then you're probably going to have to download something like Open Camera and try that. Open Camera app. This would be if it's not working with your camera, the mic. And Open Camera, this one works for this. This is a strange mic I've got. In my last video, I fixed my mic by just using OTG. But with this one, I can use OTG for screen recording, but not the camera for some reason. And for the camera, I need to use Open Camera. So I'll go in there. I mean, this is the camera. I've got it. It's dark just now. But you need to go in the settings here and choose external mic for the video settings. So let's see. It's in here somewhere. Record audio source. That's it. And you've got to use external mic if present. So that's how it'll work with my video camera. Open Camera is a bit awkward to get back. The only way I can find is this way, by swiping back. And here I am on the camera, and you can hear me. But it doesn't work with my ordinary default camera on this phone. This is an Oppo phone. So it seems to be Chinese brands, I think. Possibly other brands, but maybe not Western brands, I don't know. But yeah, ones that are using forked versions of Android and stuff. This phone is using Color OS. Yeah. So I hope one or two of these work for you. Number one should work for most, I think. OTG and settings. You need to switch it on every time you use the mic, which is a nuisance, and it's for those type that you put it. I think when you put some sort of the transmitter into the USB socket, and if you look, there'll probably be a little red light, maybe at the side, and when that's on, that means it's connected, or at least the mic's connected. It might still not work. That should work for most people, for screen recording, for video recording. But if it doesn't work, with this phone, with this mic I've got, it doesn't work for video. Even with that, so I also need to use Open Camera app, which you can get in Google Play Store. So it's a real nuisance, but it seems to be something. This is an Oppo phone, But also my DJI Bluetooth mic won't work with this. It's quite an expensive mic, but it won't work with this. It'll work for calls, but I can't get it to work for media, so it's basically useless. So I hope these things work for you. You know, the big one's the OTG one. If that works, then good luck to you. If with that on you still can't use your video camera, you may have to download Open Camera and use something like that, or another third-party camera app. I don't know, but according to Grok, sometimes these operating systems, in this case color operating system, just aren't compatible, just aren't designed to work for this. I don't know why. Maybe they've switched the setting off or something. But yeah, good luck. Test. Test.